that area.
We will support any sort of effort that gets a vulnerable population help. We don't think families should be disrupted and torn apart in bankruptcy because somebody gets sick.
Sure.
And I know a member of my congregation serves on the board of our local county hospital, and she sees all the time that people who come in the midst of poverty or who just had a bad break end up using the emergency care system, which is the most expensive way to do it.
We're black and white together, we shall not be moved. We're black and white together, we shall not be moved. Just like the tree that's planted by the water, we shall not be moved.
Our message is actually a positive one. We believe that laws that protect LGBT people strengthen every Texas family, bring together our communities, and protect rights in ways that are important to all of us.
Let's dedicate this session to ethics reform. I want to work with you so that we can together strengthen the faith and trust that Texans deserve from us. It's a reminder of who we really work for, and that is the citizens of Texas.
Today has been the first day of a project to connect scores of Unitarian Universalists across the state in a way that we come together in Austin to let our legislature and our government understand that our religion requires us to fight for a beloved community that includes extending health care to everyone that we can, to making sure that predatory lending does not become the plague of our communities that it has in some of them. And it's an opportunity to let people know that there are progressive values based in religious truth that needs a voice in Austin. And so this is going to be the first of many trips to the state capitol to help create a kind of beloved community that we can all be proud of. We have to raise the minimum wage. We have to make sure that people who are willing to work have enough income to actually support and make them feel proud of raising their families with the jobs that they do have. We're also guilty of, still in this modern day and age, of paying women 70 cents on the dollar for every dollar earned by a man for the same job done to the same perfection. And this just cannot stand. But the other thing that's heartbreaking, of course, is the idea that there are billions and billions of dollars available through our national will to extend health care to those who are the most vulnerable in our society. And we're not doing that here in Texas. And the sad thing is that when we talk about economic justice and economic responsibility, we're forcing these people to get their care, and they will get the care, but they'll get it in the emergency rooms of our county hospitals where we have to pay double and treble and 4 times the cost of the preventive care that would have kept them from having to come to our county hospitals in the first place. Everybody deserves to be an equal partner in the creation of this new state. And we are leaving a lot of people behind, and it is religiously untenable to those of us who call the Unitarian Universalist faith our home.
We're fighting for our freedom, we shall not be moved. We're fighting for our freedom, we shall not be moved. Just like a tree that's planted by the water, we shall not be moved.
The very best possible outcome was one that I heard over and over again today, and that is, I can do this. I'm not scared anymore. And that is really encouraging to me, because this isn't scary work, but it's hard work. It's work that's drawn out over time. I think one of the best expressions I've heard for it is political advocacy is not a sprint, it's a marathon. And we've got to be ready to engage these people and to lift up our voices and lift up our issues. And this was a huge step for Texas UGM in beginning that process for Unitarian Universalists all across the state of Texas. I was impressed by the quality of the stories that everyone lifted up when we were in meetings with our representatives and senators. They were all right on point. They all demonstrated why these issues are so important to us, and people were very real and very direct in their communication.
We're fighting for our children, we shall not be moved. We're fighting